If you have heard of the 1970s, then you must be interested in the unique and distinctive style of home decor that defined that era. The 1970s saw a drastic shift in interior design, as homes across America embraced a color palette that leaned heavily into earth tones, with brown reigning supreme. If you're a middle-aged person in the United States, you likely remember the deep, rich browns that adorned your living spaces during that time, creating a sense of warmth and coziness that was unmatched. As we take a trip down memory lane through these old photographs, you'll notice that brown was more than just a color choice, it was a lifestyle. The photographs from the 1970s capture the essence of an era that was defined by a collective desire to return to nature and embrace a more grounded, organic way of living. The earthy tones of brown, burnt orange, and harvest gold became the hallmark of American homes, reflecting a cultural shift that prioritized simplicity and connection to the natural world. The 1970s represented a counterreaction to the psychedelic colors of the 1960s, as people sought to move away from the plastic, artificial look of the previous decade. This shift was evident not only in home decor but also in fashion, with clothing following suit and embracing the earthy, brown color palette. One of the most iconic features of 1970s homes was the prevalence of wood paneling. No wall was spared as homes were lined with dark wood paneling, adding to the all-encompassing brown aesthetic that defined the decade. While wood paneling came to be detested in later years, it was once considered stylish and added to the unique character of 1970s interior design. As we journey through these photographs, you'll be transported back to a time when brown was indeed beautiful. The ubiquitous brown of the 1970s gave the decade a definitive character, and looking at a 1970s interior immediately evokes a sense of nostalgia and familiarity. The 1970s may have been a transitional period for interior design, but it left an indelible mark on the collective memory of those who lived through it. The most exciting part is still ahead, so let's immerse ourselves in the images and reminisce about that era, savoring history through these photos as we journey together. Remember the brown 1970s, and let's bring back that sense of warmth and character to our homes.